Jazakallah khairan, sir. Can I request, sister from the back, can you hear us clearly? If anyone can raise a hand. Jazakallah khairan. And the brothers from the back? All right. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And from previous speakers, I'm sure Donba Janai Abang Sheikh Abdul Kaim Re, in this segment, I'll be inshallah talking about the house and cars. And the remaining will be my other colleagues will be inshallah entertain you. Just a quick brief, our shareholders and then our advisors. We have a directors board, ethical advisors. We have a management advisors. Can I request all the advisors to raise your hands so others can see? MashaAllah, Jazakallah khairan. And here we are. Who are we? I mean, Potomo, I know a lot of faces that knows each other's, but first time they're seeing us, maybe they had the New Vision for first time. So, New Vision Housing is an ethical family. What do we mean by that? First of all, we are consist of 150 members and we are counting, inshallah. Year to year, our members are growing. This is a lovely family. If you, at the end of the day, if you consider to join, there will be a QR code. You can join and put your interest, your details there, and one of our members will get back to you, inshallah. So as I said, ethical family. We are an ethical family. Why we say ethical family? Since we have some young audience, I would like to explain what does ethical mean. Ethical mean not just about, we know about another word is halal, but halal, another word is ethical, right? Right? Alhamdulillah. But through the business, we can also do dawah. As you can see in the on the screen, but Allah said in Surah Baqarah 81, like the good akhlaq, good words and good intentions, also the part of dawah. According to hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari, if your characters also lead to an example, and the country we live in, if people see how we as a Muslim react, people will follow us. And if it's a good character, people will join our fold of Islam. And business also is a place when we can entertain other people, including the Muslim and non-Muslim, that there is ethical business. Through the ethical business, we can do something to improve our society, help the community, as long as your intentions right, uphold Islam, avoid haram income, serve the community, and represent Islamic ethics. In conclusions, halal business, when done with the right intention, as Sheikh Abdul Karim said, ethics impact is not only halal but also dawah in action. It means showing the beauty of Islam in everyday life. So, as I said earlier, we are an ethical, share-based property investment company. This is our founding company as New Vision Housing. We are secure in a term that all the investment come to us up till now is invested into the properties. And if someone wishes to withdraw, there is a facility, as you can see on the screen, 90 days notice. Transparency, one of our key fundamentals of the business. Those shareholders are with us, they can give us the nudge if what we're saying with the aligned with what we have delivered up to now. We have been transparent since day one. Still today now, we're giving away information every month. Now we're doing quarterly basis. And especially in communication as well as the financial aspect, we've been very much of transparent. And we have been proven because we have having a firm belief in Allah that we are doing for sake of Allah, according to Surah Baqarah 275, that Allah forbidden riba and He allowed a permitted business. Hence, this is our starting point of the business. Having the faith in Allah and Allah's blessing has bestowed upon us, as a result, alhamdulillah, our track record of 8 years, we are going to fold us gradually, inshallah. So we plan with a debt-free business plan, and established 2017 with a zero capital. With zero capital, we just started with just an idea. And today, we are looking to approach 21 property by 2026, including properties that in convincing stage, meaning we have 5 properties at the moment with solicitors. Some properties undergoing to the developments, and inshallah we aim to achieve 21 properties in 2026, inshallah. Currently, we estimated our company value over 3.5 millions and counting. So we say Alhamdulillah, Allahumma barik. But my dear brothers and sisters, if this amount put, well, let's say 100 pounds, 20% or 25% in each house in London, we could have had about 35 house, freehold house. But because we want to have a pleasure of Allah, that's why we choose to invest in opposite way. But this is a blessing we see. Allah gifted us with 150 members or family members, and it's still and growing, alhamdulillah. Beside house, we also invested throughout the COVID time. We initiated the car business. Now, currently, we have a car, about 45 cars, including rent-to-own scheme. And we are operating not just London as well as in Swansea as well. So just quick run through what I said earlier. Debt-free business model, established 2017 with zero capital. Alhamdulillah, 21 properties by 2026, and value over 3.5 million. I think if we do value now, it will be more than 4, but we just be moderate by 3.5. So why we choose Queen's Park? And as Halal Bhai said, we are from local. Myself and a lot of other brothers, we come to the local masjid, learn Quran, we play badminton, but we took so long to come to this community because we wanted to, normally I'm the Khoinanizen, Goro Manche Unani, Buzani, Ekin Korani hard. That is the case, because we went around the bush, around the whole nationwide. Now we come back to our own area, NW2, NW1, so it took us a long time to make having a good foundation in our local community. So because a large pool of shareholders within 3 months radius, that's why we choose to this venue, and thanks to Queen's Park Bangladesh Association for giving us the platform. Share our ethical journey to our young sisters, brothers, and our brothers and sisters, elderly as well, that there is a halal business that can exist, and we are the proof of it. At the beginning, we had a lot of negative thoughts. This is not going to happen. We tried with the different people. We tried with the involving chefs, but didn't work. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, we are here. We are as a proof and example, and we are looking forward to move forward. How we can not just invest for time for now, for the next generation, inshallah. So, question is how you will be benefited. After kirohom benefit faiba company taki already one aspect amda joglohan by hoison rent to own car amda shud mukta. Even those brothers go through 0% finance. Toyota now is everyone going to 0% finance, but there is a small print. If you miss out one payment, the 0% finance do not exist anymore. You are playing with my fire, my brothers and sisters. There are 0% finance sign, thinking, oh, it is halal. But end of the day, you miss a one payment, you are done, because you are playing with the fire. However, in Nutrition Housing, we are in opposite. Sometimes people have an issue, we allow them, give more time. This is why we said we're just not just a business, we're also part of dawah. We also look after our brothers' communities. So becoming 100% organizations is also an ibadah, act of ibadah, according to the hadith, according to the Quran. An opportunity, if you buy share in a company, we have a 2 options, flexible option as well as you can become a primary members by paying the backdated, and you will be status will be same as everyone as of 2025. Having invested in the company, so they have not invested, then annually you will earn a dividend, and as well as the dividend, you see as the company is growing, every year's assets are added to our stock, whether car, house, the value of your shares going up. Giving an example, if we have a 10 years plan, from the 1 to 10 years maximum, everyone will invest around about 29,000, excluding premium. But we believe by now, and we have demonstrated on the last AGM, almost 14,000 pounds. We showed in example-wise, not just example, factually is that you have, later on inshallah we'll find out how we mean you almost got 50% capital gain from your one investment. And offering a financial saving legacy model for our children. What do we mean by that? We all want a house for our children, but how do we do it? A lot of our brothers and sisters have money, but they cannot demonstrate to the bank, Islamic bank. I'm not referring in normal bank, Islamic bank. But they have to have a show, there is proof that you have saved enough over the years, or you have to have a good source of income. So having invested in our company for a long period of time, installment by installment, that you can say, there's the business I invested, here's the big amount of money, I can put that to deposit. And also, as those brothers as shareholders, and if you are planning to become a shareholder, there are a lot of incentive, inshallah. Can I request someone to give me a time, how long I have? Inshallah. So if you look at the pictures, pictures speak volume. Just have a look. There is a car, there is a grave, maybe handshake meaning dealing. There is a discount, 10% discounts, not for ladies. There is a wedding and Hajj, and we have a house well. Let me unpack one at a time. Rent to buy car. As I said, we offer the rent to buy house as well as rent to buy car. We started this scheme a few years back. We given one house. I said rent to buy a house. This is under review still, and we have given about almost 16 cars as rent to buy. Alhamdulillah, including myself, I took advantage of the rent to buy scheme, and still people are more. There's about 3 applications are waiting. Those members. And since COVID-19 been a harsh, brutal lesson for every single individual, whether Muslim or non-Muslim. Hence, that time we come up with a plan. We will give 2,000. Now it's £2,500 to our loved one. If a member dies, their loved one will receive an incentive. Nothing will be deducted from their investment. It's just a gift from the company, being a part of a company. Those who will stay with New Vision Housing for 10 years at the 10th AGM, as you will be hearing, the Matrimony is our biggest project later on, inshallah. New Vision is just the foundations. Matrimony will take us to the next level, inshallah. So you will get a free shares. New Vision Housing shareholder will get a free shares who remain at the end of the 10th year. And those brothers, some already have taken the car from the company as a shareholder. They're getting discount. Our rent is already discounted. They're getting even more discounted. Meaning, after a more product company thing as a shareholder, more benefited, you will be benefited. Okay, we come to end. So together I'll do wedding port and Hajj port. We introduce Hajj port and wedding port. Isn't it concerning for us? So there's financial implications now. Our children. I spoke to my son. We are working on a wedding port. And he said, Dad, how does it work? Then after I explained to him how the wedding pot works, he feels a sense of relief. Oh, now I don't have to worry about loan or anything. And believe me, I'm telling you this honestly, because after I spoke to him and my bike, they said, oh, that sounds good to us. So if that gives a smile to my son, a idea, I'm sure it's a relief for all adults, all parents. There's a wedding pot already started, inshallah, and the Hajj pot. Out of 5 pillars, one of the pillars of being a Muslim is to do part from a Hajj. If those brothers and sisters lives in the UK, Hajj is further upon everybody, inshallah. Already we get inshallah. But the price gone up. When I went in 2009, it was £3,000, and now it's over 9,000. And if you are lucky enough to get the chance, so Hajj pot, wedding pot exists for the shareholders only. We invested in international market in Bangladesh to help our extended shareholders. So we invested in Insania ICU ambulance, and already a lot of members, not just a shareholder as well as our partners, they have been benefited from that discount. More so is the priority they received. Future rent to buy house. We already tried one in this country. As anti-money laundering is becoming very harsh in this country, so it's very, very hard for us to come up with a plan. But inshallah, there will be a house for everyone, for all the shareholders, whether in UK or maybe outside the UK. But long as there is we fulfill our end of bargain, inshallah. So you can I'll freeze you for a few seconds. Hajj pot, funeral fund, wedding pots, ambulance investment in Bangladesh, rent to buy scheme, international investment. That's also we're looking into the invest on the floods for in the all shareholders. Sorry. This is the financial trend from last year. As earlier, we have proven, Alhamdulillah, Allah has given us a business track record for the last 8 years, and this is the 7th year AGM. You can see from the bar charts, it's been inclined. The financial trend has been inclined from 0 to 7th. And here's another view of it. And I'll request everyone to make dua for us to keep continuing. But as a business, Sheikh Abdul Karim said, it goes up and down. So maybe inshallah it'll go up and down. I go 0 minute now. All right, just Alion has said about the structures, the board of directors. We have an ethical advisor. Sheikh Abdul Karim is one of them, ethical advisor. Behind it, we have Sheikh Ibrahim Khan and Sheikh Hidarushin as well. So we have an ethical advisor, directors, and also our core investor, our members and shareholders. Besides we are not looking into how to earn money. We're working on a community work. Last 2 years, we have given out almost £10,000 for Muslims suffering throughout the world. We have been supporting, along with the Queen's Park, for a Quran competition for numbers of years, and inshallah we'll continue to do so. And then next years, we have a plan to how to extend our helping hand in Bangladesh, exclusively from the New Vision, inshallah. So in my last slide, the phase 1 we completed, and then phase 2 we are on, inshallah, by 2027, our 10th year, which will be our main goals will be end, but the company will continue to go. Jazakallah khairan. If you have any question, please make a note of it later on, inshallah. We will be here to listen to you. If you need to stay longer after Maghrib, we'll be here, inshallah. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.